As always, don't forget to check the links down below in the video description for the best prices on tools and parts we use in today's video. Click on them, it helps me out a lot, I appreciate it. This is a 2004 Ford Ranger with a 3.0, it's a V6. We're going to be replacing the alternator. Let's check it out. Okay guys, first thing we want to do is you're going to want to remove your negative battery cable. Also, just a real quick to check on it, you don't want to replace the alternator if that's not what it is. But a lot of times if your battery light comes on, or in this situation, if you have a battery gauge, if it's sitting low and it's not halfway where it should be, that's a good indication there is an alternator problem. You can take like a voltmeter or like one of these, hook it up. You put positive on positive, negative on negative, jump start the car, let it run. Should be hitting about at least 14 volts. If you got 12 volts or anything below 12.6 volts, that would just be your battery voltage, and that would mean that the alternator is probably not charging. The other way you can just eliminate the possibility of a bad fuse is you can put your negative on your digital meter here and put your positive on this lead right here on your alternator. Run the car. If it's still reading battery voltage, you've eliminated like a fuse from here to the battery. One more test you can do is you can check this connector, and I don't know which leads it is. It's probably, just check your leads. You should be getting 12 volts. You should be getting source voltage from some of these leads on this connector. If not, then we know the computer is not commanding the alternator on. So that's all the different checks you can do just to verify that it is a bad alternator. So anyways, we're going to remove this negative terminal. Now, first thing we're going to do is we've got to get the belt off. It's a 15 millimeter, and it's that pulley right there. Go ahead and put that on there, and it's going to be righty loosey, so we're going to push right, and that'll loosen up this. A quick way to check, just in general on all cars, is you can always just take the belt, pull, and watch for the pulley that spins, and that's a quick way to locate your tensioner pulley. Okay, so I loosened the tension on the belt, and then I just slipped the belt from underneath this guy right here, and then of course I took the belt off of the alternator. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here with my 90-degree pick. I'm going to kind of wedge and pull on this connector, and then we've got another connector beside it. Alright, and I used two hands, and I was able to just kind of wedge this with the pick and pull out. And then same for this little connector. You wedge on that side and then pull him out. And then we've got our wire here. Let's see if I can't reach in here. And this is just like a coolant hose. You can kind of work around. And I'm gonna pop that. Oh. There we go. So now we're gonna get this little nut off. And then we're going to reach in here and we're going to pop this wire off. Once you've got that wire off, now we can work on getting the alternator mounting bolts off. We got three of them. We got one here, and one there. And it's, I believe it's a 13. Yeah. And then this is just a coolant hose, so we'll be able to push this out of our way. I'm going to go ahead and take these bolts out. I already broke them loose. And I got a bunch of extensions just because I couldn't find my long extension. It all works the same. Now, we should see that this thing is loose. Just like that. And let's see if I can do it one-handed. Looks like I'm going to probably need my other hand to be able to just pull it. But yeah, you'll just kind of move that and just pull them up out of there. Alright y'all, and there is a wiring harness still hanging on right there. So we're going to take our little tool. We're just going to get in there behind there. And there you go. You're just going to pop them out, and now you should just be able to pick this guy up and out of the way. Let's get the new one. Alright, you guys, we've got our new one. You're just going to make sure everything looks exactly the same. Make sure like the plug-in has the same amount of pins on the new one. Make sure your big power wire looks the same amount of bolt holes, all that. So this all looks good and well, so we're going to go ahead and put this thing back in. It's going to be installed the same way you removed it. That's what it looks like in there, just in case you're wondering. And that's it, y'all. It's a pretty simple project. So that's it. Thanks for watching.